Okay, then I'll get my screen shared and we'll get started. All right, thumbs up if you can see my slides. All right. Well, I'm so excited to be here with you all this morning to give you an overview of the Remax Collection program, which is, of course, our luxury brand here at Remax. The past couple of years, we've been kind of refreshing the brand and all of our marketing materials to make sure it looks modern and fresh. We want you guys to be able to compete with our competitors in the luxury market and stand out from them. So my name is Kristi Bergmann. I am the Senior Manager of Luxury at Remax. I've been with Remax, I think I'm coming up on 5 years now, which I can't believe. And I have been working with the Remax collection the whole time, so very well versed in our luxury program. Feel free to write down my contact information, and I will also send you guys a copy of these slides once I'm done today, so don't feel like you need to write down every little link and stuff that I'm sharing. You will have a copy of it. But feel free to reach out to me anytime. I'm always happy to help you guys. If you win a luxury listing and don't know what to do next, please let me know. I'm happy to help. Some of you might also know Amber. She is our executive director of luxury at Remax. So her and I together make up the Remax collection team. And both of us are always happy to help. So some takeaways for today, we'll talk about the Remax collection basics. So like what is considered luxury, where you can locate resources. We'll talk about our marketing materials we have available specifically for luxury. We'll talk about a few of the Remax collection products and where you can learn and connect. So the first question I usually get when I'm talking about our luxury program is, what is considered luxury and is my listing considered luxury? So the rule that we use at the Remax collection is, in order for a listing to be considered luxury, it must be listed at a minimum of 2 times the average sold price by zip code. So since luxury means something different in every market, that's the way we've come up with that makes the most sense, we think. So we do have a whole luxury threshold list where you can look up the different zip codes that you work in and see what the luxury threshold is in those zip codes. Keep in mind, this list is not set in stone whatsoever, so we're constantly updating it. If you guys ever see a luxury threshold that you think is off for some reason, like needs to be lowered, we know that you guys are the experts working in these zip codes, so just let us know and we will work with you to get it adjusted. And I'll tell you in a little bit where you can find that list. So listings that meet that criteria, 2 times the average sold price by zip code, are automatically flagged as luxury listings just based on price. So there's nothing that you guys need to do on your end in order to make it happen. It happens automatically based on price. So that means that your listing will appear on our luxury site, which is remax.com/luxury. So it just has the Remax collection logo. The luxury branding looks a little bit more high-end than standard listings do. We also have our homepage carousel on that site, and we're always looking for amazing listings to feature on that. So if you have a really good one with good photography, please let us know. We'd love to feature it on our carousel potentially. So luxury listings also then syndicate to remax.com, global.remax.com, wallstreetjournal.com, and listings that meet the luxury threshold and are over 1 million also syndicate to mansionglobal.com. So again, those all happen automatically based on price, nothing you need to do on your end in order to make it happen. Remax.com/luxury also includes competitors' luxury listings via ListHub, and people are also able to search for luxury agents by area. So there's a few ways you can appear as a luxury agent on our site where people can search you. And those are, if you have a current active luxury listing, you'll appear as a luxury agent. If you have the CLHMS designation, which is Certified Luxury Home Marketing Specialist designation, we'll talk about that in a few minutes, you'll also appear as a luxury agent. Or if you have luxury homes checked off as a subspecialty in your profile, you will also always appear as a luxury agent. So make sure you have that checked off if you always want to appear. Here's just a quick little email draft you guys can use to show off some of these syndications like the Wall Street Journal with your seller if you want. And again, remember, I'm sending you a copy of this, so you will have it. And here's just an example of what a listing looks like on wallstreetjournal.com. I always get asked what it looks like. So you will go to the real estate tab and then type in the city that your listing is in. And here's what it looks like. So the basic listing information, the photos, and then on the right, you'll see the RE/MAX collection logo with the agent information and a way to reach out. Mansion Global looks very similar to this. All right, now some of our marketing materials. So the luxury launch pad. If you guys remember one thing that I tell you today, it should be this, because this is what I like to call our one-stop shop for luxury. So this is where we keep all of our luxury materials. We really wanted to make it simple for you all, so you didn't have to log in to all these different platforms and go to all these different sites to find everything. So literally everything you need for our luxury program is on the luxury launchpad. So it's remax.luxurylaunchpad.com. This is where you can find that luxury threshold list that I was talking about. You can download all of our marketing materials there, our logos, our luxury partnership information is there. Everything you need for luxury is at this one place. So everything from signage to our listing presentation to social graphics, business cards if you're looking for them, everything's on the luxury launchpad. So if you want to check it out, you can use this QR code or the URL here that you'll have in the slides afterward. One of my favorite pieces of our luxury program is our partnership with a company called LuxVT. So if you have not heard of this before, basically what it is, it's a whole marketing package that is designed to help you win and sell luxury listings. So included in the package, you get a whole dedicated website and URL that they set up for you. You get a Lux video tour that starts with like a Google Earth aerial flyover, kind of zooms in on the listing. It's pretty cool. My favorite part is that you get digital advertising with some elite publications like the Wall Street Journal, New York Times. Hang on, let me let someone in. The Robb Report, and sellers love to hear that their listing is going to be featured on these elite publications. You get international display ads, social media video ads. You get reports that you can share with your client on a weekly basis about how all these ads are performing. You get a whole print-ready brochure. And the way the pricing works, there is a setup fee. I think it's $190, if I'm correct. And then the way it works for listings under $750,000, you would pay $600 straight to LuxVT after you sell the listing. And for listings over $750,000, you would pay $1,000 to LuxVT after you sell the listing. So I always get asked, what if the listing doesn't sell? Well, then you don't pay that big chunk to LuxVT at the end. So I think it's really worth a shot. There's a couple reasons I always recommend this. And the first is if you're trying to win a listing, I have had so many agents tell me they really felt that this was the reason they won a luxury listing, because they went in with this nice brochure, they told the sellers all about it, and it really set them apart from the other agents and made them stand out. So if you're looking to win a listing, make sure you look into this. And then I also think it's a good way to keep a seller happy a lot of times. So if you have one who you're just trying to keep happy, or maybe a seller who's asking for a lot of advertising, definitely take a look at this. It's a really good bang for your buck, in my opinion. If you were going to run like one ad on the Wall Street Journal or in the New York Times, you'd be paying way more than you are for this whole entire package with Lux VT. So definitely keep this in mind and check it out if you have not yet. Lux VT also has a presentation creator. It's completely free to use and sign up for on their website. So you go to luxvt.com, you'll fill out your profile, you will upload a listing photo that will become a cover of the brochure and click create. And just like that, in a couple minutes, you have an awesome brochure that you can bring to a listing appointment. So you don't even have to do it way ahead of an appointment. You can do it right before if you need to. And here's just an example of what it would look like. So again, shows off all those super impressive logos that sellers love to see. We also have a listing presentation available that we've put together, the RE/MAX collection branded, that you can find on the Luxury Launchpad. The whole thing is in PowerPoint format, so it can all be customized. Here's one of my favorite pages out of the listing presentation. When we take a look at the RE/MAX collection and we compare ourselves to our competitors in luxury, something that we really think sets us apart is our huge global footprint that we have at RE/MAX. So make sure you guys are pointing that out when you're trying to win these listings. We really think it sets us apart, and it's important in the luxury market as well, because you never know where buyers are going to come from. We have a lookbook available as well. So that's our fancy way of saying brochure. It's very similar to the listing presentation, but it's a nice vertical option that can be professionally printed. We also actually have printed copies available for you guys to order if you would like to, where we have subsidized the cost of them. And this is customizable as well. So you can put in your own photo, your teammates' photos, your bio, and really tell your own story. remaxhustle.com is a really fun tool that we have available. So this is completely free to use, really fun and easy. So I always like to mention it. You can do a few things here. You can create a custom commercial, as well as a little listing video. So you would choose the RE/MAX collection as the brand, like you see I did here, just to make sure it has the luxury branding. But here is a quick example of what a custom commercial would look like.
I gotta get a bigger place. How do I buy a house?
First-time buyers are my specialty. I'll guide you through it.
So if you're looking for some easy content for your social media pages, you can download like 20 of these custom commercials all at once and have them ready to go. You can also do a little listing video, which I'll show you here. So in this case, you would just upload a few photos of the listing, some information about the listing, and then just like that, you have a listing video. We have a bunch of features that are just ready-made that you can select depending on the listing. So whether it's a prime location or a great neighborhood, or you can choose whichever makes sense for the listing. And then here is a quick example. So again, just a quick, easy way for you guys to have some content to share on your social pages. If you're interested, take a look. We also have consumer-facing commercials that are available for you guys to download in a bunch of different formats. And we
Kristi,
have,
excuse me for a second.
yeah,
I'm sorry. Where is this resource located again? Sorry.
the video one, that was remaxhustle.com. So just go
And
to
the
that
one-
URL. There's no login required or anything. It's so easy to use.
And is that courtesy part of the whole being a part of RE/MAX, or is that something you have to pay an additional fee for?
Nope, completely free. So free, no login. All you have to do is go to remaxhustle.com.
And is that the same place where you have the video with the bicycle and that stuff?
Yes, the custom
Okay.
commercials are there as well.
All custom commercials. Okay.
Yep. So it takes all of our national advertising campaign commercials and it makes them customizable. So you can choose whichever are your favorites, or you can choose all of them, up to you. And then this one is called listing video. All right. So we also have PhotoFi available to you all. And if you have not heard of this before, it's an app you can download on your phone. And we like to call it the easy button for social media because it really does make it so easy. We have so many luxury templates available to you all where you just can drag and drop photos. We have graphics you can share without even touching them, like for holidays, things like that. There's a ton of social graphics in PhotoFi. So if you are interested, just make sure you use the URL that I have in the top right here, because it'll ensure that you get the special Remax pricing for PhotoFi. I believe it's $8 a month now, but I will say this is something that I hear our agents really actually do use and really like. So I always like to mention it. We have Remax versus the Industry luxury graphics available for you guys to download also. So these can be found on the luxury launchpad, and they take our impressive Remax numbers that I was noting a few minutes ago, and we compare ourselves to our competitors in luxury. So use these however you need. If you know you're up against a certain competitor, you could pop this in a listing presentation if you need. Our agents also do receive discounts with some elite publications like the Wall Street Journal, Unique Homes, Experience Luxury Magazine. So keep that in mind if you're looking for it. I will say for agents that come to me looking for advertising, I always recommend that Lux VT package first, just because I do think it's such a good bang for your buck and you get so much more included in that package. But if you have a really big listing and you're wanting to run a special ad in one of these, please know that you get special pricing. We also have a great communications and PR team at Remax that we are happy to help you guys with. So if you have a great luxury listing, something that has a really interesting story, or it's really unique, or it just has like a really high price point for the area, please let us know about it, because there's a few things we can do. We actually write Remax news articles, so our internal comms team does that. And then we also work with a PR agency, Havas Formula, and they can actually take a listing and pitch it out to regional or sometimes even national publications if they think it has some hope in getting PR. And this is completely free to you all. We're happy to help you do it. So just let us know if you think you ever have a PR worthy listing. We have had a lot of success with this. All right, now the Remax collection products that are available. So we have video ebooks available for you all. Here's what it looks like. So you open the cover and it will automatically play a video or a slideshow, whatever you have. So it's basically a branded little tablet. It has a 7-inch screen. It has a whole gig of memory, so all your videos will fit on it. It's rechargeable. There's 2 hours of power. We have subsidized the cost, so they come out to just over $50 each, and you can order them from Express Docs, one of our approved suppliers. So you could bring this to an open house, have a listing video ready to play on it. I've heard some agents give it to sellers at the end as like a little gift. You could run a marketing campaign if you wanted and send a few of these out to potential sellers. So lots of different ways to be creative with our ebooks. We also have these portfolio boxes available. You can't really tell with these pictures, but they have a really nice silver foil logo on top, a nice magnetic closure. You can order them with a foam cut out for champagne flutes and give like a bottle of champagne with it, or you could do a listing book included in it. They're happy to customize these for you. You can order them from Pelleman. If you're looking for luxury stationery, we have pocket folders, business cards, and note cards available. We have our luxury specific yard signs. And you might notice here, we actually give the option of using the Remax Collection logo with the balloon or without the balloon on our signage. So that's a request we had gotten for a few years, and we wanted to make it happen for you all. So it's whichever you prefer. You can feel free to use. We also have our original luxury signage still going as well. So here's just a couple examples of what our luxury signs might look like at a listing. All right, where you can learn and connect. So we do have a private The Remax Collection Facebook group. I would love for you all to join if you have not yet. We do feature listings in the group on a weekly basis. So if you guys have a great listing that you want featured, you can send it to me and I'd be happy to get it on the list for you. It's also a great place just to network with other agents who are working in luxury at Remax. And you can get updates there of everything that's going on as well. We also have a whole dedicated luxury page on Remax University. So you can find a ton of great info there if you're just looking to learn. We have panel discussions there. You can take the CLHMS course there, which I'll still talk about. Lots of good education information. So the more you learn, the more you earn. This graphic is just showing agents who have the CLHMS designation are by far the highest earners among all designations. So again, that stands for Certified Luxury Home Marketing Specialist. The way to get this designation is you have to first take a course through the Institute for Luxury Home Marketing. So you can take the course self-paced online. You can take it via a live 2-day Zoom course, or you can take it at select in-person events throughout the year. So that's the first step in earning the designation. The second step is that you have to submit 3 transactions within any 24-month period that are at the luxury threshold that the Institute defines. So once you do that, you can earn the CLHMS designation. They also offer the Guild designation for agents who are selling at or above the 1 million price point, and the Guild Elite for agents who are selling at or above the 2 million price point. We also offer another designation called Lux. So this one has no sales experience required. You can just earn the designation by taking the course. So another great option there as well. Whoops. The Institute has a luxury market report that they put out monthly. If you're interested in that, you can download it. Just has a lot of great data in there for you guys to stay in the know, or you could even send it out to clients. So Luxury Forum is our annual luxury event at Remax. Last year was at the Four Seasons New Orleans, and it was a great, great event. We had record-breaking attendance. This year is at the Ritz-Carlton Lake Tahoe, California, coming up June 18th and 19th. So please keep that in mind. It's a great event. People really love it, I think, because it's smaller scale as far as Remax events go. So we're thinking we're probably going to have about 300 attendees at this year's event. But it gives you the opportunity to really network a little bit more and get to know each other. So I know I've told you guys a lot today, but don't panic because we do have a couple easy one-sheeters that you can keep on hand as a refresher. So we have our luxury program overview that kind of gives you a basic rundown of everything I've just covered. It's clickable as well, so you can go right to those resources. And we have our resource guide too that shows you little pictures of everything that's offered. and clicks right to the items as well. So I'll make sure you guys have a copy of those one-sheeters along with my slides that I have covered here today. So I know I talked fast to get through everything in your time period, but if you guys have any questions right now, I'd be happy to answer them.
Kristi, I have 2 questions. So if you
Sure.
have a luxury listing, the material that goes into KV Core that gets created to you for you, is that luxury templates?
There are luxury templates in KV Core, yes.
Is that given to you? Like, we get all our listing, the social media, the listing flyers. Do you get luxury, or do you have to go in and design your own luxury?
You should get automatically luxury if it meets the price point.
What's the criteria?
Yep.
Can you do luxury rentals?
What do you mean? Do we do luxury
So
rentals?
we have a luxury rental that's happening in Connecticut. That's $14,000 a month. Could that qualify for the program?
I don't think so. No, I don't think we're able to feature that like how we do with our listings that are for sale.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions? All right. And if anyone thinks of anything as you're thinking about everything I just told you, please reach out anytime. Like I said, if you guys just need a reminder once you do win a luxury listing and need pointed in the right direction, we're always happy to help and kind of hold your hand through the whole process.
Thank you so much. You'll get the recording and the material out to me and I'll send it out.
Absolutely. Yep.
Thank you, Kristi. I really appreciate
right.
it.
Thanks, Kristi.
You're welcome. Talk to you guys soon.
Okay, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.